So, I wanted to make a video because today I went to a psychiatrist because I have thought quite a bit lately that I might have ADHD. And so I went along and pretty much confirmed that. And just wanted to get a bit of a baseline, maybe do a bit of a video blog, just do off the cuff, sort of just quick little videos. Um, just sort of talking about it, see how I go. Maybe other people can get a bit of an idea of what it's like. So, yeah, it was pretty interesting today. Went along, he asked, a lot of questions about things like family history, childhood history, just how I am in general, and I sort of told him that the reason that I wanted to give medication for ADHD a try was because I find, especially after moving into a new job about 6 months ago, I just have trouble sort of like concentrating on a lot of stuff, like actually getting focus is like a big problem for me. Like even when I don't have anything on my mind, like that I need to do in terms of like tasks or anything like that, I feel like I've got a million things going on, and I can never just have like one thing sort of in my mind um, whenever I'm doing something, even if it's something that I'm really sort of focused on, like working on my car or working on my bikes. I feel like I've always got something else going on in my head, you know, thinking about something else, and trying to go to sleep at night is another sort of issue for me. I can't just like go to sleep, turn out the lights, and just lie there, try and go to sleep, because my brain just goes a million miles an hour, tries thinking of things. Um, like I often have like a YouTube video or something going on in the background while I roll over and try and go to sleep. Um, so yeah, he said that it's also usually hereditary. There's like an 80% chance it's hereditary. So kind of looked at my parents, and they'll probably hate me for saying this, but they do often start projects and don't follow through. Like, I'm 34 years old. My dad started building the house he lives in uh, before I was born, and it's still not finished. Um, I mean, it got to a stage where it was finished, but then he started, adding more, changing this, changing that. And it's just always ongoing. And Mum's sort of the same. There have been things that she's started, and things that she's finished as well. But she's always like taking up new things, and she doesn't really stick with them. Sorry, Mum, if you're watching this. Um, so this is another thing. I get lost in my train of thought. It's like my brain moves faster than my mouth. Um, but I'm also, what else? I'm also quite fidgety. Um, like if I'm at work, I'll constantly be tapping my foot, or just like bouncing my heel, jiggling my knee, shifting around in my seat, things like that. Um, if I'm focusing like really intently on something, I won't even realize, but I'm chewing my tongue. Um, and he says that might the psychiatrist, he said that might sort of be part of it, but it might also not be part of it. Um, but yeah, so he said that I'm a pretty good candidate for it, and he's going to be sending. He's got to write up a whole bunch of stuff and put a case together, pretty much, because he's not authorized, just like right off the bat, to just dish out medication willy nilly, just all over the place. At the stroke of a pen. He has to actually get authorization to be able to prescribe it. He didn't go into detail about who, but I'm guessing some sort of like government agency or whatever. Um, so I should be getting that next week. It's Wednesday. Should be getting that on. He should be sending it out on Monday, so I should get it by Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make like a huge amount of videos in regards to this, but I think I'll just make a few, just give people an idea of like my personal experience, because one person's experience can't determine everybody's experience. That's just anecdotal, but you know, there might be some other people who can relate. So I just figured, it could help. Other than that, I don't think I've really got anything else to say about it. Just I'm hoping that the medication will help me to be the best I can be. And having read a lot of stories on the internet of people who have started taking medication for ADHD, they describe it as like they've got a lot more mental clarity, which is what I'd like to get out of it. They say like if they don't have it, then it's like their mind gets fogged. I don't know. It's one of those things that I think would be really hard to explain. But yeah, so that's what I'm hoping to get out of it, is like a better quality of life in my work and also just in my personal life as well. There's a bit of a hierarchy when it comes to medication. A friend of mine in Australia, he's tried both Ritalin and dexamphetamine, and he says that dexamphetamine is a lot better for him because it doesn't give him that sort of jittery sort of stimulant feeling. I guess the way I'd sort of like associate that would be like if you've had too many cups of coffee, you get that sort of like jittery on edge feeling, which is something that I've stopped drinking. I've stopped drinking coffee. I hardly drink, don't smoke. So the hierarchy in New Zealand is that you first get prescribed either Ritalin or Rubifen. And Ritalin is one that sort of comes on stronger, and then once it wears off, it's just a bit of a crash. So I said to the doctor, I'm not really keen on that, and he said Rubifen is more of a very slow sort of onset, and it's slow to come off as well, which I think would be better suited to me. Like, I'm not looking to get wasted or something because it costs $400 to go see a psychiatrist for an hour here in New Zealand, and that's a hell of a lot of money. So you don't spend that kind of money just to like try and get high. You could spend $400 and get something a lot better. I want this to help. I want this to improve my quality of life. So yeah, he's got me the one that lasts a lot longer. It lasts an 8-hour period. So yeah, I'm quite keen to see how that goes. I think I am running out of space on my phone, so I'm going to have to stop right about here, but I will post another video once, probably after a couple of days, just to sort of see how it goes. Alright,